Alright, so it turns out that, that I recorded that all of that you saw was around 35 minutes. So I don't need to record it anymore. I probably should because you all like really long videos. You like your videos like you like your streams. Uh, but I'm just gonna stop right here because I'm not quite sure I got that in me right now to do Microsoft Flight Sim 2. And that's the thing with VR for me, is I'm not quite sure I got it in me right now. Like, I haven't done VR in a few days, and that's all I could take. Just doing the setup, like juggling the setup in game, out of game, dealing with real shenanigans. Uh, it's just, man, like, I do hope that the my mic is way over there. By the way, let me bring it closer to me. I do hope, by the way. Oh my thighs. Because I was sitting on the edge of my seat, and my seat leans back when my seat leans back, because it's just that kind of lazy boy. So I was on the edge of my seat, leaning forward, which is really good for exercising my thighs. But yeah, that's about it. Which means not too bad. But I wished I was in a position to actually fly in the thing, because I think that's the thing with VR for me, is it is requires a ton of setup, and there's not enough options. Like, why can't, if I can turn my guy any way I want, why can't I move it back and forth? Or side to side, because it clearly wasn't set up in the right spot. I don't know where the pause button is, which is a funny thing with the Rift CV1 controllers in general. I guess just in general, the Meta controllers too. The Oculus and Meta controllers don't have dedicated pause and select. They just have home and I guess select, but anyway. And it's mainly for getting into the Oculus or Meta or Quest home, not your game home, which is stupid. I would rather have more buttons on my controller than less than a normal controller. I'm pretty sure everyone's like that all the time. Hence why we got to the place of having that many buttons on controller in the modern day. You can't really go back anymore. Like, you can't bring an old... like, the oldest controller you can reasonably use with any modern day game, I would say, is a PS2 controller. That's the earliest. PS2, Wii, Xbox One, Xbox Original, I mean, are the earliest controllers you can use today because of the buttons. The Rift isn't that. The Quest controllers aren't that. They're down two, because they're dedicated to other things. And even so, what's missing on the original Xbox controller, PS2 controller, and Wii controllers are all dedicated buttons for going home, which is something that modern controllers do have. Which Rift has, but doesn't have start. Which is stupid. To be fair, you got gestures for start, like you press it for the game start, and you hold it for the going to your dashboard for your for the Rift or the Quest. But anyway, so what I think the VR industry really needs to do is add more settings. Like, why can't I look down? Why if I can look side to side, why can't I look up and down? Why do I must use my actual head to do that? And also, like, why can't I have fine adjustments all the time in all the games? VR right now with its settings is where console was a generation ago. Console just now figured out how to do settings correctly, PC style. I mean, and PC figured it out in the 90s, if not earlier, how to do settings correctly. But VR is still in the Wild West stuff. How many settings do we need? The answer is always yes. Give people more settings, crying out loud. You know what Lego did? Lego did back in the day, back in the early 2000s, 90s, is when they didn't have that many settings for PC. They had a ton for console at the time. Because they were the PC settings, they were the same. but it had settings for to select your graphics card and stuff like that. That was labeled, you better ask an adult to do it for you, or someone more experienced to control with computers to do this for you, because you can really break the game this way. Like, why can't you just do that with VR? I'm serious. Why can't you just do that with VR? Why can't you? Why must you make Why must you make everything so Quest friendly and forget about the rest of the industry? Like, why? Why must it only be on the Quest store? Why must your VR sickness settings be the same for everyone, or only be so much? Middle reasons. And in fact, this game too. In fact, VTOL VR too. Why must I record just the very center of my screen instead of all of it? I want to record all my screen. Thank you very much. Like, why? Why? Because as you can see, I don't know where to put this part of the video. Probably at the end because it makes more sense. But yeah, as you can see, like when I was turning off the settings here, you can't see where my other hand is because I was gluing my eyes down on the display of the Rift. Like all the people that say you can't look around the Rift, just you kidding. I'm literally an example of that. And it's so natural for me to look around my eyes that I don't do it any other way. And I gotta remember to do that with I gotta remember to point my eyes. I gotta remember to point the screens on the display where I need to in order for you guys to see them, which is stupid. I know there are people that have fixed this issue when they record VR because they're good at recording VR. I just suck at it so much. I even was at the point where I didn't want to upload this episode because I suck that badly at recording VR. So yeah, I probably should put this at the beginning of the episode now that I think about it. So yeah. But anyway, so yeah, I don't want to spoil what happened in the episode, I guess. But yeah, that's basically it. Like, this is an example of why I don't record VR, or why I don't like to record VR like I record any other game. On console, PC, even phone. Where I just go from desktop to the game, and just go through the menus and whatnot. Well, A, because VR lacks menus. And B, because it just isn't, it just doesn't work VR for instant recording. VR works best for the user and the user alone. F everyone else. There are VR games that aren't that way. There are games with tons of settings that are wonderful to record. There are games that are great for great for playing and viewing with a group. But most games are like VTOL VR. They're incredible games once you get going. Once you get past the outside setup, the inside setup, the out of the game setup, the inside of the game setup, the options in the game, and everything, and just can sit down and play, and making sure you can actually, and then you can actually play the game. Yeah, just VR is just not ready for prime time, I don't think. I really don't think VR is ready for prime time. Just in general, like all the great games have all the issues. It's only really the niche esoteric stuff that's mostly modded in quotation marks, ported to VR, I should say. They're mostly ported to VR or have VR ports that really stand out because of passion projects by people that like, how do I turn a flat screen game to VR? And they're like, oh wait, maybe we should add all the settings in the world because we're already adding settings to make it work anyway. And so let's do that. Like, and those are wonderful to play and record. But the games like VTOL VR, which is made strictly just to be a VR game, they usually suck to be recorded every single time, and it's getting on my it's been getting on my nerves for a long time. And also, like, if you had all these safety settings that some of the games have, that some of those other games have, where you can move your guy around, you can look up and down, you can look right, left and right, I wish it had the little button on your wrist at all times. I don't know why there's not a button on your wrist at all times to reset religion. Or be like a menu drop down. Like, why doesn't he have on his arm a wrist computer? Why doesn't he have essentially just you know what? Give him a kneeboard. Give him a kneeboard where you look down and on his knee, you look down on his thigh, and then you can do the menu. On the other one, have him have the start instructions, the instructions for all the weapons. It's a very vile bit of aviating in the modern day, or just in general. And why isn't that missing from VTOL VR? Like, why do you have to die in order to get a mission over screen? That's really stupid. Can I name a game from any era that does that? A good game, a great game, even. I think I can if I try it hard enough. I have played that many games, yes, but it's so rare. So few games I've ever played that were good or great, like VTOL VR Is, that had that whole oh no you don't know we don't have a damn menu button. What do you to do? Well, we're gonna do better not play the game. It's so stupid. And also probably why they have the music setting in the game. Although I think that's a mod. Oh, it might not be a mod, but anyway. Might be a mod at one point. Huh. But anyway, so I hope you enjoy this episode, regardless of how well it turned out. Because I did do incredible things in it, and I really did enjoy myself once I got started. But I just wanted to warn you up front. It's a bit of a slow burn. I guess it's not too bad, especially considering especially considering some games that don't even show my very beginning with it because it's that bad of a setup at the beginning. But yeah, this is the full VR setup to play experience, and I don't even get it fully set up to play. Neither of us record, so hope you enjoy it. Oh, whoops. Hold on. Let me get comfortable. Let me make it so I can anchor ceilings. We're getting some issues, like always. And we can't have nice things. Actually. Start game. You're a riff. You're supposed to track, like, well. Aren't you tracking? Like, why aren't you tracking good? Probably because of my setup, which is really, I really do need inside-out tracking despite having a very permanent setup. Good. Hold on here. Okay. Would you like to opt in? Would you like to opt in to make cloud reconciliation environment? Quit. Start game. And you can see on the screen on either side are options if you're in flat screen. Or options if you're in flat screen. What you do with the flat screen mod, it just wasn't working for me yet, unfortunately. Hold on. Okay, why do you do this? Why is everything in the ground in VR? Everything's in the ground in VR. Hey, that's very unrealistic, game. Oh, that's a nice type. Okay. Good thing that's on my wrist. Oh, good thing that's on my wrist. Do it over again. The lag. It's like it's getting worse. Yo, IRF! Be a rift! Oh, it's so annoying. He's a falling down. Actually, I got a better idea. Are you serious? It's aimed in the wrong direction. I don't know why you can't name these things. These things being things you need for VR. Have you ever wondered why I started this series? This is why. I cannot, for the life of me, record. I cannot, for the life of me, if you've never seen my other videos, I can't just press record and play the freaking game with VR. It's never that simple. And it's never, ever, 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 ever that simple. And that's a big reason why people, that's a really big thing holding up VR. Is it just don't work most of the time. And that's annoying. That's very annoying. At least PC VR anyway. I don't know about these standalone options if you go purely standalone. But then again, they work graphics on the Switch half the time, and the other half the time, they're actually not bad. But anyway. Maybe that's a little bit hyperbole, but anyway. When your sensor, please connect sensor. I already did that game. Are you serious? Hold on. That's the way I aimed in that wrong direction. I mean, they're working them in. That's reset. Where are my hands? Oh, they're not working right now. Oh, come on. There's a tracker literally right there, game. Are you serious? I have hands. Oh, there's the VTOL guy. Those are the F-15 mic guys. Okay, I guess let's get the keyboard off my lap. This is not the serious, we will be needing it. I mean, we probably do need it, but, oh well. Yeah, just this guy a little bit. Oh! That actually worked! We might have a setup that actually works. Even though it's like instructions. Oh, yes. Hello. You can do it. Oh, wait. Yes. I cheated. I cheated. I'm a no-good cheater. I went under the chair for that one. Come on. Nope. No, that's through the chair. Spin, because spin. I guess we're just gonna have to play it on the edge of my seat. That might just have to be how things are. AB-42, also known as the Kestrel, also known as the VTOL aircraft. VTOL VR aircraft, the FA-26, also known as the Wasp, also known as the F-15 like. The F-45A, also known as the F-35B. Well, the F-30, I guess to be the F-35D Ghost. H-94, also known as the Not Comanche. It is the Dragonfly, and it's a DLC aircraft for around $14. The T-55 is not 10MC F-16, and is based and is $5. Upcoming is probably a balloon killer. No, I think actually that looks like that's an outline, so yeah, it's probably a balloon killer. But we'll see. Here's our guy. Blend in with the water. She looks pretty nice. Now let's try that for. Actually, let's do the trainer first. Is there a trainer first? I don't know why you can't use a control stick on this. Free flight, yeah. We're not a hanger. Oh yeah, we got a control stick. That's the 26, and that's the 45. It's a little nauseating having it jar back and forth like that. Again, while everything on the ground in VR. Oh. Fine, let's up even more on edge. It actually saw all that, which I'm impressed. I don't know why that's kind of broken. Yeah, we might not be able to do VTOL VR until I get the Quest 3, actually, to be honest, because I don't have inside-out tracking. I might, or until I can get the flat version working. This is just my setup, you know. In-game and press launch? No, that's going straight into a shelf. Yeah, I can't play VTOL VR from a sitting position. I like something that's really made for, you know, sitting down and playing flight sims. Can't play VTOL VR because they put everything on the ground away from you, and you can't spin like this easily. And see stuff because it's down there. It's stupid. It's really stupid. I'm glad I did it earlier. But also, by the way, VTOL VR never goes on sale. It does for $4, but that's not a Steam sale, for being honest. It's just, yeah, it's just... For how good the game is, it is... They put so many barriers up for no reason. It's stupid. At least we can launch. At least we can launch. You see, this is why I don't... Well, this is why I don't record individual games in VR, because it just don't work for me. I just can't... VR just doesn't just simply work for me. Why am I facing backwards? Hi, why am I facing backwards? Where's my little thing? I can turn around with X? Okay, let's sit back. Ref, stop sucking! That's so terrible. Game, I don't know what you're doing, but it's not working. Okay, that's not too bad. Okay, we can't do it for this vision. Sweating because it's midday. Or not midday, it's actually afternoon. But anyway. Oh, wait. Oh, this is... Sit back. Oh, actually, not there, but here. The chair only goes way back or all the way forward. It doesn't do anywhere in between. Here it's gonna be. Rest your hook. Flaps. Down. I really like the 3D effect though on this. I'm gonna power it up. Turn on the APU. Main battery. Oh, you serious? On. Engine. On. Ah, it's so annoying with my setup, and unfortunately, I didn't listen to where I was before, nor is it listening to where I am now. Why am I off to an angle? Ejector? Oh yeah, that actually works. Ref, stop sucking! You're better than this, Ref! You're better than this! MP3, G limiter off. We don't need no G limiter. I think it's off anyway. Devices off. Why does it do 360? I don't, and this is a new Rift behavior. I don't know why it's doing 360s all of a sudden. Okay, we gotta turn on our screens. Here we go, HUD. Brake lock, we gotta turn off for brakes. Autopilot, we don't need that. HUD tent, whatever. HUD battery, whatever. Radar on. Lights on. Maybe turn that off, we're in daytime. Come on, you can track this. Turn on our lights. How do we get these things on, though? Oh, power. There we go. Oops. Power on. Power on. Oh, I guess that's the only thing it does. Yeah, let's keep that on. Put that on nav. Put that on radar. I liked it. I like this game. It doesn't quite work for my setup, but I like this game. And as you can tell, everything has a place. So you can use, and then we're not doing 360s. So we can easily set things up. Well, there's a brake lock, if we can grab it. So yeah, I guess let's hit it. Ah, don't go back. I'm trying to relax myself so I'm not on top, so I'm not, like, over exercising my thighs or anything. But it's just not working. Okay, automatically does the rudder. I was wondering how that would happen. I'm not quite sure why we're off counter like this. Hit it. Glacier in my face. Oh, Jace. I'm happy. Oh, my thighs. My thighs are getting a workout. No, I got rocks either. Oh, no, not too bad. The burner. Oh, jeez. No, nothing. Get our HMD down. I can't get adjusted at all, or fine. Like, I want to go way up here. Oh, jeez. That's why you don't go way up here. Turn around. I want to at least tug the hood. There we go. Play Ace Combat 1 mode. Or Ace Combat 2 mode. Okay, now get anything back. No. Oh, my thighs. My thighs can such a workout. Let's see about though. Oh, it flips it down. That's half a problem. Oh, come on, no 360! Oh, the 360 killed it! Oh, we're still alive! Master caution, probably because over ARA. Flying this like a friggin'. Flying this recline like a boss. I like this plane. This plane's not half bad. Oh, wait, that's not a graphical error. That's our helmet, I think. Hold on. Yeah, that's our helmet. You can see through the plane because we're in the future. Hold on. Turn it on. Cannon works. Way very nice and DCS. Jeez. I really like it. I really like it. I wish it worked for me, but I really like it. Gabriel somewhere. Let's try. Oh, you have to. Oh, jeez. Oh, that's air brakes. Okay. add some air brakes. Yeah, flying virtual stick isn't that bad. Just casually pulling 4Gs like it's nothing. Yeah, that's fair. You got other rudders. I was wondering how that would happen. Okay. Let's wrap it up. I'm not gonna land it. I don't feel like landing today. Not today. I don't know the pause thing either, to be honest. I actually crash and that's how you pause. Pausing is for wimps, jumps. People believe in stopping. Actually, I'm gonna see. Yeah, I wish you could move your pod around, like, instead of just whatever was going on. Without ours moving around, but yeah, I really need the quest stick for that. Actually, no, I don't. Tracking's fine. It's just my setup really isn't built for VR gaming at all, and that's unfortunate. Or VR gaming isn't built for my setup. Imagine that. Let's try flat screen then, and see if we can do a flat screen. I like it in VR. Yeah, this is flat screen VR, by the way. I don't know how to use it, though. I really don't. Alright, but anyway, so there's one... actually, I'm just done with VR for this second. So yeah, I'm gonna take a break, and we'll be back and play some Microsoft Flight Sim 2020. In VR. And just see how I feel about that, but anyway, be right back.